My name's Kevin Harvey. I'm with Harvey Cycle Works. This is my 650B randoneering bike. It's a S&S couple bike. It's meant for traveling, long distance, time touring, randoneering. It's a True Temper OX Platinum tube set. It's what I like to do, what I've done here, it's a combination of old school construction with modern technology. It has a very traditional build to it, but what I've done is I've added disc brakes. It's got a modern, the Campy Super Record 11 group on it. I do a lot of one-off custom pieces on a lot of my bikes. This bike happens to have a 5-axis CNC machined bell mount and stem spacer. It's very lightweight. The bottom of it actually blends into the top of the headset, and the top of it blends into the bottom of the stem. The front rack on this bike was also custom built. We'll go for chrome plating after the show, but I wanted to leave something with the raw Phillip braces. One thing that's unique about this rack is it's totally connectorless. So the contacts are actually built into the front side of the fork crown and the back side of the rack. It uses a Schmidt connectorless dyno hub, so there's no wires to disconnect to take your wheel off, and I continued that whole concept into the rack. So you can remove this rack without disconnecting any wires for traveling. It's got two positive contacts on the front side. They're both insulated of the rack, and then it grounds through the back side of the rack through the same bolt. So it's very labor-free. There's not a lot of wires that are exposed or contacts that will eventually wear out and get loose. It's 42 millimeter tires with the Honjo 879 fenders. And I've used a couple other vintage parts, an older Campy seat post, and also an older set of vintage Honjo, or not Honjo, I'm sorry, Nitto Grand Randoneer bars. And what I've liked to do, what I think I've done on this bike is I like to integrate the old and the new together. So it's not just a bunch of new components bolted onto an older frame. Everything is very, I like to integrate and kind of meld together the old and the new.